Y'all, I was at my local Goodwill and I found this adorable little dollhouse and it was only 99 cents. Like, that's crazy. I grew up on Calico Critters, so I did kind of recognize the dollhouse before looking it up and realizing I was right. It is a Calico Critters dollhouse and I was so pumped about that. My sister's having a baby soon, so I'm going to be an aunt, and I decided that this would be super cute little gift for her, and I'm going to paint it to match her bedroom. My channel's mostly known for my Littlest Pet Shop customizing, but this was definitely a bigger project and I've never done anything like this before, so I was really nervous. But the thing about this dollhouse is it actually was pretty broken. A lot of the pieces were missing and there was some dents and damages in it, so even if I did ruin it with a painting, it was already kind of damaged anyways, so that was a little bit of a relief. Anyways, I went ahead and painted the roof a sweet little pastel pink instead of the red, just to make it like a more softer color. I was originally going to paint the entire house like a really light blue instead of the yellow cream color, but it was just so hard to do that because it just took so many layers. I decided not to and just keep the original color. I know it looks super messy right now, but this is the first coat. Y'all, it took like, I don't even know, 8 coats, like watered down. It took a lot, I'm not gonna lie. This house took me a while. When I was first painting this, my confidence was to the floor. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm literally ruining it, but I swear it looks better as I keep going. For the bedroom inspiration for my upcoming niece, it did have like a little bit of blue, so I went ahead and just did some doors and also like the windows, the light blue color, just so I can incorporate in there. It started like reminding me of Fluttershy from My Little Pony a little bit, just like the color scheme, which I think is super cute. As I was painting this and I'm realizing it is a gift, I started to get super emotionally attached to the dollhouse, and I actually really want one for myself. So next time I go to the thrift store, just hope I find another one, right? So I can paint another one too, because I want one for myself now, even though I have no purpose for it. Calico Critters, please sponsor me so I can have another dollhouse and I can paint it. I know the dollhouse looks super messy right now, but I swear I do a lot of touch-ups and cleanups later, so I'm a pretty messy artist. This was a pretty difficult project for me because I have a hard time with smaller details and things like that. Anyways, I did notice that the top was pretty messy, so I went ahead and actually covered it up with a little bit of lace, which was just the cherry on top for this dollhouse. I think the lace just really put it together and just made it super dainty and cute. The color scheme for this was just so cute that I definitely needed to add flowers of some kind. So these are actually nail charms. These are supposed to be for your nails, but I found it just a big box of it that I had from my Littlest Pet Shop, so I decided to go ahead and use it and put them underneath the windows. Since this is a gift for my niece, it's probably going to get destroyed anyways, but it's okay, I'm having fun. I definitely was falling in love with the dollhouse though, so even if it does get destroyed, it's okay, because I definitely will be painting another one for myself. I've already been browsing Facebook Marketplace trying to find one for affordable, but people are selling them for a pretty large price, considering that I got this for literally less than $1 at Goodwill, so I was kind of spoiled there. I don't really want to pay like 20 bucks for a new house if I can just, you know, like find another one used and paint it. But hey, I was also just really lucky. This next part was just mostly me doing a little bit of touch-up work. I did have to go through with the Q-tip and like alcohol just to kind of rub off some of the paint that got onto the house that wasn't supposed to be painted. If I do this next time, I think this house can actually be taken apart maybe and put back together, and that would just make my life so much easier because I was painting this at a really awkward angle so I could record everything. But hey, to be fair, this is my first time ever painting a dollhouse. This was definitely a bigger project than what I'm used to. Next, I went ahead and just painted the shutters and all that, just a nice little blue just to tie in with the rest of it, and I went ahead and actually added some more nail charms at the bottom of these windows just to tie it all together. After that and just a little bit of touch-up work, the house was pretty much all completed. I had to spray it down with a little bit of Mr. Super Clear just to make sure the paint's not going to chip off super easily, so it took several coats of that, and it was all finished. I honestly love the way the house turned out. I think it's super dainty and way cuter than it was before. I'm glad I was able to bring the house back to life because you can tell it was pretty well loved when I found it at the thrift store. There was a lot of pieces missing, and I do want to decorate the inside next, but I'm going to hold off from that for now. I think I'm going to try to look for another one and hopefully repaint it again just to see how it turns out, but let me know what you guys think. But anyways, that's everything I have for y'all today. Thank you for watching and stay cozy.